Every New York school vote. I say McDonald's Monday, Taco.
No.
Hold on, come on. Taco Tuesday. Wait a minute. Wait, slow down. Wendy's Wednesdays.
Numbers. What about what's happened?
Numbers. Those are jobs. Those are people's jobs.
What has happened for decades before that? This is what you don't answer. I've been listening for an answer.
I gave you the bill.
Have rights. I believe we need new gun safety
laws.
People have
And should they have the right to a gun?
We have a police department, and I've added 2,000 officers on patrol in this city in the last few years.
Right.
What I'm showing here is the fact that, like, he makes a good point. Where is it? I want to start back from here, I think. He makes a good point that corporations and that have been stuck. A lot of people have been stuck on this program for the last 40 years, but the 1%, when you get more rich, you pay less tax, right? So there's a lot to do with a lot of things. So I would totally recommend checking this out. The mayor does a fantastic job of pointing this guy out. Like,
on this program, and we commend him for social abortion, Second Amendment. We got them all in. So without further ado,
security, but not walls.
No walls.
I don't think we need additional walls because look, there's 11 million people here right now, Sean. This isn't more. It may be, but this is what I don't get about the whole discussion bluntly on this network and a lot of other places. 11 million people are here that have been here for decades. This is the biggest don't ask, don't tell in American history. Why are we allowing ourselves to be divided as a people when in fact this already happened?
Okay, how are you
There's no invasion. There's people here already who are part of our community.
90% of the heroin that comes into this country crosses the southern border. Fentanyl.
I'm just going to mention, I love the fact that Mr. Fox guy is always about the numbers and needing to know when, what time, what are the numbers? I make more money. You'll hear it. It's horrifying.
Big percentage crosses.
And he also mentions about playing a game.
It's the southern border. We're losing 300 people a week. You know all about the opioid epidemic in a big city like New York.
We fight it every day.
We have to save these kids. And so my question is I think the 99% of people that want to come here want what we have, and I don't blame them. There is 1%, though. In a 2-year period, there were 4,000 homicides, 30,000 sexual assaults, 100,000 violent assaults by illegal immigrant criminals. The 1%. I want to be very clear. And my question to you is very simple. If you don't have the wall, how are you going to stop them?
People get in with a wall, without a wall. That's not how you do it. What you do is you create an actual border security mechanism. You have every tool you need, and you create a reality in our community.
All across the border.
No wall. In our communities where police and community are working together. In this city, we have 170 crimes that if someone's convicted of them, they're undocumented, they're out of here.
Okay,
and
but
we
you
work
do
with communities to make sure we find people who have done things that are inappropriate.
You sort of have a sanctuary city, and those.
I don't accept any of these terms. I want to talk about facts.
Here's the facts. Bill De Blasio has nearly 500,000 illegal immigrants in his city. Those are the facts. Those are the census facts. And you said you want the New York taxpayers to pay for their health care.
John. Right now, this is another charade, and you have to decide how honest you want to be.
I'm being
Love that. You want it?
Is that not true?
No, where do they get their health care?
Did you not say that?
Wait,
I'll just be dishonest.
I'm asking you. 500,000 people.
Do you want free health care for everyone?
Every New Yorker. I'm answering your question.
Legal or
every New Yorker. Everybody who's here.
Illegal or illegal.
Get health care because what's happening right now. Folks go to the emergency room because they don't have a doctor, and who's paying for it? The same taxpayers.
So the
same
answer,
taxpayers.
It's a simple question. The answer is yes. You support New York City.
Why not have an honest conversation about the reality?
Yeah. Why not have him? He's getting so mad because he's not giving him the answers he wants.
Just to be clear, 500,000 illegal immigrants in New York City should get free health care. That's what you just said.
500,000. Wow. Like, he is so precise all the time with the numbers.
Everybody who lives here should get the health care they need so that everyone can be healthy, not get each other sick.
Even if they're illegal.
Even if they're undocumented.
I'll tell you why.
Because otherwise, what's happening? People go.
Undocumented. I like that. Illegal, that's just racist. That's Humanist.
Go to the emergency room. The taxpayers pay anyway.
Right.
People get sicker. So these are human beings who are part of our economy, who are part of our neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Every neighborhood in this city. There's not a sign that says who's undocumented.
I got your answer. I understand. Now I want to know
wait, two-way street. So do you agree that people go to the emergency room when they're sick,
I think that we should.
and we end up paying for it anyway?
If you want to change the laws, my answer is I believe we should. No nation. We are a constitutional republic. I revere our Constitution. I revere the rule of law. And I understand, I think, why 99% of people want to be here, because they want what we all take for granted that God has given us. And I want to have a wall to stop the heroin. Let me finish. Stop the cartels.
Yeah, but you're not answering my
No,
question.
I am answering your question. I want the criminal elements to be vetted, and I want a big door that says, welcome to our family, welcome to our country,
And
and
you
we
want
vet you.
comprehensive immigration reform.
New
Do
world
you want comprehensive
order.
immigration reform?
Welcome to our family.
After we build the wall,
Oh, come on. What about
After
11
we
million people over here?
after we build the wall and secure our borders, my answer is absolutely. We give those highly coveted slots to the people that respect our
Sean,
laws.
this is why it's such a charade. You got 11 million. It is a charade. Stop it. You are doing, and what your network does too often is try to distract
On
people.
my network. By the way, there are people on my network that don't like a single word I say. What are you talking
And
about?
God bless them, but here's the good.
Until he makes a remark afterwards where it's like, I'm
You're not a monolith.
a bully.
Too much of the time, what Fox and News Corp do is try and take people's minds off of the fact that they're being screwed economically by the 1%.
We're going to get to that in
No, but you're not answering.
Being screwed over by the 1%. 1%.
Promise, after the lightning round, which isn't really lightning, we're going to get back to that. I promise.
You're honestly going to tell me why it's okay that the
I am going
1%
to
are
tell
paying less and less in taxes.
Now that we're back to the lightning round, I want to ask you a new question. And we're going to get
Wait, are you
we're gonna get
promising
back
me
to
you're going to answer
immigration.
that
We're
question?
going to get back to immigration. We're going to get back to taxes. I promise you.
I'll be watching.
And then he makes afterwards, I ask the questions, not you. Unbelievable.
You're watching. You're sitting right here. You're watching yourself.
I'll be watching.
There's a monitor right there. You can watch yourself.
I'm watching.
All right. You came and with some of New York's finest. If you go to work every day like the people that are with you to protect you, which I fully support, because these are dangerous times, and they are our police officers and they're armed. And we have a big debate because I've been a responsible gun owner my entire life. Somebody calls my radio show and says, what kind of gun should I get, Sean? I'm like, which gun do you want to get trained in the use of? And what safety courses are you going to take? So I'm serious. My mom was a prison guard in Long Island. And for 25 years, 16-hour shifts every day.
God bless her.
And she had a loaded gun next to her bed, and she made sure that dopey 10-year-old kid, me, knew how to handle a firearm. So my question is, you have that. Hollywood stars can afford armed guards.
We're always about their mothers.
Should every New Yorker, should every American have the ability, if God forbid the criminal element invades their home, invades their property, to have a gun in their home to protect themselves?
Okay.
And you did.
You're in the safest big city in America.
Didn't ask you that.
I'm prefacing that. You preface all the time. You're
Go
the
ahead.
safest big city in America. Finest police force in America. We keep people safe. Crime's gone down 6 years in a row on my watch. I believe
Okay,
right
that's
now,
true.
it is true. Thank you. I believe right now what's wrong in this country is not that people have rights around guns. It's that there are no gun safety measures like background checks, like
We do have background checks. I
Get
don't buy a gun
Frankie.
without getting a background
We
check.
don't have sufficient background checks.
I have a gun carry license in New York. I have to walk like, hey, I'll get
about the whole country.
well,
And by the way, ask the NYPD and they'll tell you they believe in strong gun laws to keep
I believe-
officers and civilians safe.
my question is simple. Does every New Yorker, if they're mentally stable, if they have the background check and they don't have a criminal background or a mental illness problem, do average people, should they have the same safety you have? And if somebody breaks into their house, would you respect their right?
I will stop right there. I got 10 seconds left, so I'm going to make this a 4-parter. Okay, I'm going to go through the whole thing to point out certain things you guys need to listen and pick up on.